Hello YouTubers! So I've been waiting for my accessories to come through, and basically yesterday and today they came through. The first accessory is the Duracell charge pack. I've already opened this just to make sure that it works. Basically this charger charges up the Nikon battery, and it also charges up the Duracell battery, which you can buy separately. As far as the box is concerned, all you get is a lead with a plug on it. You can take this apart, this bottom section off. I'm not really sure how you do it. I'm not going to try and do it because, you know, I don't really see the point. So that's the first accessory that I bought, which was the charger for the Duracell battery and my original Nikon battery. Now, like I said in my other video, I have checked reviews and a lot of people have said that these work pretty well. You just got to be careful about charging times, I think. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. Obviously I don't want the Nikon battery dying on me, because I couldn't afford to get the Nikon battery charger, the separate battery charger, because I want to charge my batteries outside of the camera. I'm not really happy with charging it inside the camera, and so that's why I got this. The next accessory that I got was the spare battery, which is here. Basically Duracell do replacement batteries for various different cameras, and I saw this online and it actually came as part of a deal with this. So here's the battery itself. Now what I'll actually do is take the Nikon battery out, which is there, and as you can see they are identical. I haven't actually used the Duracell one yet, but the reviews that I've seen of it, everybody says that it's a really good battery, and some people even said that it lasts longer than the original Nikon. I think that is going to be essential for what I want to use it for. So basically you've got your charger here, and there's a little slot, and you just stick it in like that, and then you start charging. I think it takes about 2 hours to charge it. I would say it's a necessity if you're going to have the Nikon P520. I did do a lot of research into the camera and other cameras that were about the same price, and the one thing I found in all of them is that if you want to attach it to the mains, then you've got to buy an extra adapter, which is really expensive. Some of them were up to £80, which I thought was ridiculous. This battery cost me 10 quid, and this charger cost me, I think, 20 quid, because it came in a sort of job lot from Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description so that you guys can see where it comes from. I think it was about 33 quid or something like that, I don't know. But you can sort of shop around, and I wanted a sealed product just to make sure that it was actually the proper deal. You can actually get these batteries from Curry's and PC World, I think. But yeah, for me, this is a necessity, because the amount of takes that I do for the YouTube videos, especially my weight loss videos, not having that mains to hook up to does make a difference, and so having a spare battery will make a difference. Now, the last thing that I will mention is something that I got off of Amazon from Kindle for about a £5. And I've got to say, it has really helped me out a lot. And in fact, I think I'm going to email the guy and tell him that it's been a huge help for me. And that is the Photographer's Guide to the Nikon Coolpix P520. And it is written by Alexander White. And I've got to say, this has really helped me with loads of settings, with setting up the video, for sorting out the batteries and all that sort of stuff. It is a really handy book to have if you're just starting out with the P520. And like I say, it's only 5 quid. It's £4.99 the Kindle version. And I would say it's well worth getting. If you've got a spare fiver, just get it, because it is a big book. It's like 400 pages, I think. And he goes into a lot of detail, and it's been very helpful to me, and I'm still reading through it. I haven't even finished reading through it yet. So I would highly recommend that book, and I'll put another link in the description so that you guys can see for yourselves. Now, as far as any extra videos are concerned, I might do a video about the H1, but having said that, there are loads of videos on YouTube already about the H1, so unless you guys are actually interested, I don't really see the point in doing that. What I found the other day, thanks to his guide, is that there is a miniature effect. Oh yes, basically you can't use it in video, but once you've taken pictures, if you go into the playback mode, then there is a load of effects that you can add to your pictures. And I think what I'll do is I'll do a video to show you guys those settings so that you guys can see for yourselves. Still really happy with it. Still think it's a really good camera. The only thing that I thought was a little bit of a drawback was the whole battery not being able to hook it up to the mains. But then, you know, because I've now got a spare battery, I can have one in the camera and one on charge. And it also means that if I want to go out and do video shots and samples outside, then I've got 2 batteries to do that. And judging by the reviews, the Duracell is a good mate to get. I'll probably do another video about the playback options that you get and the picture editing options that you get on the camera. But other than that, you know, I'm just going to be using it as my main YouTube camera. And like I say, it's been doing really, really well, and I've been really impressed with it. So I'm really happy with it. There were a few other cameras that I was interested in, but this one was the cheapest and seemed to give me the most value for money. So if you're looking at getting the Coolpix P520, then I'd say go for it, because it is a really nice camera. It's at a good price, and especially if you're doing YouTube videos, then it is a good thing. It is a good camera to go after. Now, what I might do is do a vlogging comparison between Panasonic DC1 and the Coolpix P520, just to see what the differences are between the picture quality and the 2 cameras themselves. And I won't use my zoom for the audio. I'll use the camera's audio to see what the differences are between the 2 cameras. So anyway, that's enough from me. A couple of accessories which I feel that you would probably benefit from if you're going to get the Coolpix P520, especially if you're going to be using them for YouTube. So well worth having. Links in the description. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Do check out the photographer's guide, because I think it would be well worth looking into if you're going to get this camera. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll do some more later on. Bye bye for now.